Is it fair for officials to escape responsibility for mismanaging billions? See how the Supreme Court ruled on PDIC's massive fund write-off. This is the case entitled the Philippine Deposit Insurance Corporation vs. Commission on Audit, GR number. 218068, date of promulgation. March 15, 2022.
This is the 37th case out of the 160 cases decided by Associate Justice Mario Lopez, chairperson of the 2024 Philippine Bar Examinations. Follow for more.
Facts of the case. The case revolves around financial assistance provided by the PDIC to Westmont Bank and KMSB, which involved substantial amounts and various transactions dating back to the 1990s. PDIC condoned certain portions of these financial aids, amounting to approximately 1.65 billion Philippine pesos for Westmont Bank and 325 million Philippine pesos for KMSB. These actions were post-audited and questioned by PDIC's corporate auditor, who opined that such measures were prejudicial to PDIC's interests. The COA audited these transactions and ultimately denied the recommendation for condonation and write-off, leading to the issuance of notices of disallowance.
Primary issue in the Supreme Court. The main issue was whether the COA committed grave abuse of discretion in its decision to deny the condonation, write-off requests made by the PDIC and in issuing notices of disallowance, as well as in holding the PDIC Board of Directors liable for the disallowed amounts.
Supreme Court's decision. The Supreme Court dismissed the petition for certiorari filed by the PDIC, affirming the COA's decision and notices of disallowance. The court found no grave abuse of discretion on the part of the COA. It held that the COA was authorized and duty-bound to issue recommendations on condonations and releases of claims. The court also emphasized the need for congressional approval under the Administrative Code for such actions, which was not obtained in this case. The COA's decision to hold the PDIC Board of Directors liable for the disallowed amounts was also upheld, citing their gross negligence and bad faith in authorizing the condonation and write-off. Important doctrines discussed. 1. COA's authority in auditing government transactions. The COA has the authority to examine, audit, and settle all accounts of the government, its subdivisions, agencies, and instrumentalities, including government-owned or controlled corporations. 2. Requirement for congressional approval. Condonation or release of financial obligations involving substantial amounts by government-owned or controlled corporations requires congressional approval as per the Administrative Code. 3. Liability for gross negligence and bad faith. Public officers may be held liable for disallowances in cases of clear bad faith, malice, or gross negligence in the performance of official duties.